person. Missing person. Missing person. Missing person. Missing person. Missing person.
Sindhi people, Malay people, Western people, freedom, freedom, freedom.
No, on the website. Is it good?
Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop abducting! Pakistan, stop abducting! Pakistan, stop abducting! Yeah, okay. Okay. अच्छा वो भी हाँ आपको भी कुछ Justice! Justice! No to dams on river industry. No to no. No to
Sindhi wants,
freedom.
Baloch wants,
Freedom.
Kashmiri wants,
Freedom.
Pashtun wants,
Freedom.
Sindhi wants,
Freedom.
Baloch wants,
Freedom.
Kashmiri wants,
Freedom.
Pashtun wants.
Freedom. Who drowned in Pakistan? Who drowned sin? Pakistan. Who drowned sin? Pakistan. 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 Pakistan. Pakistan is stop killing. Sindhi people. Pakistan is stop killing. Baloch people. Pakistan is stop killing. Pashtun people. Pakistan is stop killing. Sindhi people. Pakistan is stop abducting. Sindhi people. Pakistan is stop abducting. Baloch people. Pakistan is stop abducting. Sindhi people. Pakistan is stop abducting. Baloch people.
It should be.
Freedom.
We want
Freedom.
We want
Freedom.
Sindhi want
Freedom.
Sindhi want
Freedom.
Baloch want
Freedom.
Baloch want
Freedom.
Baloch want
Freedom.
Pashtun want
Freedom.
Pashtun want
Freedom.
Kashmiri want
Freedom.
Kashmiri want
Freedom.
We want
Freedom.
We want
Freedom.
Release missing persons. Release
Missing persons.
Release
Missing persons.
Release
Missing persons.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here on occasion of a parallel demonstration in front of the United Nations with the 52 human rights session in Geneva. We want to spread the word that atrocities against Sindhi people has not stopped and has been intensified, and you need to intervene to stop these atrocities against Sindhi people. The missing persons people of Sindh has been intensified, and every day we see the missing people, and Pakistan is committing this crime against humanity in daylight with impunity, and there is no hindrance, there is no fear of justice, and they are doing this one day by day increasing. Only in last night Yasser Hussain Lashari, he was disappeared last night by the Pakistani agencies. Shoaib Khushk, who was released from a jail, and in front of the jail they have recaptured him and disappeared day before yesterday. Majid Haidari, who went from USA to Pakistan, from UAE to Sindh and in Karachi, he was disappeared, and after 40 days of enforced disappearances and torture, he was released day before yesterday. Sohail Inayat Murray, he was disappeared. He was a student of CA from Karachi on 17th of February. Sohail Murray is a student of Sindh Agricultural University on 17th February. He was disappeared. Mehtab Dairi, a student of Sindh University on 24th of February this year. He has been kidnapped and disappeared by Pakistani agencies. Irfan Zurani, the son of missing persons, his father Pathan Khan Zurani, who was disappeared since last 4 years, and Irfan Zurani, a 15-year-old boy, his crime was he was protesting for his missing father, and he has been disappeared on 31st January from Karachi, and still he is missing. Ayub Kanduro, Murtaza Chune Jo, Insaf Tayo, Kashif Pragad, Pathan Khan Zurani, Ejaz Gao, Sohail Raza Bhatti, Mohan Meghwal, Alawadayo Mar, Shabir Kambrani, and hundreds and thousands of people has been kidnapped by Pakistani agencies in daylight, and they are committing this crime as Pakistani state courts has provided no remedy, no justice for the people of the missing persons. And not only this crime of the missing persons, but forced conversions of our Sindhi Hindu girls is in extreme high. And every year almost 1,000 Hindu girls has been kidnapped by Pakistani supported agencies. Resources, and they want to convert us into minorities in our homeland.
No.
So we have
No, it's here.
United Nations
The hotspot.
ask Pakistan to stop these crimes against our people. There is few speeches we will deliver now. I'll request our
This is a public
from Baloch White to come here and say a few words.
Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop killing! Pakistan, stop abducting! Pakistan, stop abducting! Pakistan, stop abducting! Pakistan, stop abducting!
Thank you, Hidayat Bhutto. I'm highly thankful to World Sindhi Congress for organizing a protest at front of United Nations at the occasion of 52nd Human Rights Council session. Actually, about Sindh, Sindh is a civilization from which the whole South Asian societies have developed. We have got language, we have got culture, we have got poets, literacy, and ideologies from the Sindhi people, from the Sindh. The whole South Asia has got different sorts of thoughts for their societies, for their development. But that civilization was attacked by another state that was created artificially by the Islamic State of Pakistan. When that state started attacking that civilization, the whole societies got affected, and because of that, today South Asia is such a region where the other people see that there is religious terrorism. Not only the minorities, we see the Hindus, they have been converted forcefully. They abduct them and then convert them to Islam. Not only the Christians, not only the other religious minorities, but the Muslim societies, they have been attacked by that specific fundamental state for specific purpose, because that state was created on the name of a religion. So the issues with respect to Sindh, which the Sindh civilization is facing, is because of the Islamic State of Pakistan. On the other side, the Sindh river, which has been seen that the whole area got economic development because of the Sindh river, but that is going to be attacked by Pakistani state, specifically purposefully, by making dams, diverting the water of the Sindh to the other regions and depriving the Sindhi people from that water from which they have got their economic resources, from which they got their bread and bread from thousands of years. The other issues which we see to the Sindhi people, that we are not only the Baloch are being taken and abducted by the Pakistani state forces, but the Sindhi people also. Our mothers, our sisters, they used to come to Karachi particularly to raise their voice about the enforced disappearances, and we see only the ones that the Sindhi people, they used to stand with us. There are multiple videos, pictures where the Sindhi society people, women, children, infants, doctors, professors, they used to come and stand with the Baloch people for raising their voice against the issue of enforced disappearances. But unfortunately, the state started attacking the Sindhi people, and it has been a long practice by the Pakistani state, and it is being done on daily basis, routinely basis. We see and we hear the news that the Sindhi poets, writers, particularly the book publishers and students, they have been attacked. Why? Because Pakistan wants to stop those voices, and Pakistan is trying to curb on those voices, cutting those threads, suffocating us, putting their boot on our legs to suffocate. The purpose and aim is to stop their voice, and anybody who tries to join hands on all those issues, Pakistani state starts curbing on those people. And other than that, we saw the flood. Actually, it's not only one part of Pakistan was affected, but the main issue with the Sindh was that the water was intentionally directed to the valleys, to the villages, to wipe them out. On the other side, they do not see any decent place to cry, because they say that there is a political system, and as per that, the Pakistan People's Party is governing that provincial government. But the reality is this, that the people who want to raise their voices, the Pakistani starts attacking them. We have seen the rallies of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people crying against the Pakistani forces. But Pakistani media, Pakistani authorities, they systematically put their leg on those voices, that their voices should be dumped. And the pictures, the videos which we are seeing that the Sindhi people are being drowned in the flood waters is intentionally being done by the Pakistani state. So it's the high time on the UN bodies, on the UN reporters, that they should take initiative. They have a responsibility, they have a mandate, that they should listen the voices of these people, and they should make investigation. They should appoint a reporter on these issues. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Pakistan, stop killing!
Sindhi people!
Pakistan, stop killing!
Baloch people!
Pakistan, stop killing!
Pashtun people!
Pakistan, stop killing!
Kashmiri people!
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan! Pakistan!
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan!
Who
Pakistan!
drowned Sindh?
Pakistan! Pakistan!
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan!
No dam on!
Indus River!
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 Stop forced conversion. Stop!
Forced conversion!
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 Thank you, Munir Mengal, for your nice words. Now I'll request our Kashmiri friend, Jamil Maqsood, from UK PNP, and UK PNP friends has been supporting us since long time. Jamil Maqsood, say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Azad Bhattasab and all Sindhi Congress for holding this marvelous protest in front of the United Nations Human Rights Council as always. It is good that the Baloch, Pashtun, the Sindhis and the people from POJK, the human rights activists, are together once again to inform and to herald the international community as well as the Human Rights Council to fulfill their obligations and their duties towards safeguarding fundamental and basic human rights of the people which are oppressed by the state of Pakistan since 1947. I am here on behalf of United Kashmir People's National Party, who has always stood with the oppressed nations in Pakistan, especially with Balochistan, with Sindhu Desh, with Pashtunistan, and with others who are struggling for their rights. So once again, thank you for gathering here and raising your voices for the promotion and protection of fundamental human rights. Thank you.
Thank you. Pakistan, stop killing
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop killing
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop killing Pakistan, stop killing Pakistan, stop abducting
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop abducting
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop abducting
Kashmiri people.
Pakistan is
Pakistan, Pakistan.
who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan,
Who
Pakistan.
drowned Sindh?
Pakistan,
Pakistan, stop forced conversion. Pakistan, stop. Pakistan, stop.
Forced conversion.
Pakistan, stop.
Forced conversion.
No demand. No demand. No demand.
For your kind words and support. Now I will request our Rajveer Singh Soda, activist of our Sindhi friends and WSC member. He has come all the way from Rajasthan, India. Rajveer Singh Soda. GS साईं जेब सैयद, GS सिंधु देश।
मैं आज सिर्फ दो इश्यूज़ पे दो लोगों से करना चाहता हूँ बात। एक तो जो हमारे बलोच सिंधी आम आदमी है उसको ये रियलाइज़ करना चाहिए, ख़ासतौर पे 71 में जब बांग्लादेश बन गया उसके बाद ये प्रूव हो गया कि हम लोग पाकिस्तान के ऑपरेस हैं और हमें अब उनसे आज़ादी लेनी है। तो आज भी जब हमारे कुछ लोग इस बात को नहीं समझ पाते हैं, उनको अब ये रियलाइज़ हो जाना चाहिए कि रोज़ उनकी बलोच और सिंधी लेडीज़ जो हैं अपने बच्चों की, अपने बेटों की, अपने भाइयों की रिहाई के लिए प्रेस क्लबों के बाहर प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे होते हैं और आप लोग उनका साथ तक नहीं देते हैं। उन लोगों से मैं अपील करना चाहता हूँ वो ये पाकिस्तान का नशा ख़त्म करके और अपनी आज़ादी की बात करें और इस मेनस जो पाकिस्तान नाम का दुनिया पे छा गया है 47 के बाद, उससे अपनी जान छुड़ाएं जैसे कि बंगाल के लोगों ने अपनी छुड़ाई। और दूसरा, मैं इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी से ये अपील करना चाहता हूँ, हमारे शहीद बशीर खान कुरैशी ने 2012 में पाकिस्तान डे पे एक प्रोटेस्ट निकाला था कराची में, मिलियन मार्च था वो, और भयंकर सिंधी कौम ने उनका साथ दिया था और उसके अंदर उन्होंने यूएनओ से और वेस्टर्न पावर से, यूरोपियन यूनियन से, अमेरिका से सबसे अपील की थी कि हमारी इस मेहनत से जान छुड़ाएं। और उसने एक और ख़ास बात उसमें की अपील में कही थी कि जब तक पाकिस्तान आर्मी है तब तक दुनिया में अमन आ ही नहीं सकता। दुनिया के बैनुल-अक़वामी अमन के लिए पाकिस्तान आर्मी का ख़त्म होना बहुत ज़रूरी है। हम सब लोग जो आज यहाँ आपको खड़े हुए दिख रहे हैं या रोज़ इस ब्रोकन चेयर के नीचे प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे होते हैं, इन बड़े बड़े इदारों को इस बात को रियलाइज़ करना चाहिए कि ये एक मुल्क जिसके सिवाय एक सूबे के बाकी सब सूबों के लोग आज़ादी चाहते हैं। बंगालियों ने अपनी आज़ादी ले ली, सिंधी आज़ादी मांग रहे हैं, बलोच आज़ादी मांग रहे हैं, पठान उनसे शाना बशाना लड़ रहे हैं, पठानों से वो लड़ने में भी कुतराता है। इसलिए अब जो है सारे उन लोगों को ये रियलाइज़ कर लेना चाहिए कि अब आज़ादी के सिवाय कोई और चारा नहीं है। ये एक रोग आर्मी है, इस रोग आर्मी का ख़त्म होना बहुत ज़रूरी हो गया है। मैं एक नारा लगवाना चाहता हूँ, गिरती हुई दीवार को एक धक्का और दो, गिरती हुई दीवार को एक धक्का और दो। गिरती हुई दीवार यानी कि पाकिस्तान जो कि अब गर्क होने जा रहा है, सिर्फ एक धक्के की जरूरत है इन इंटरनेशनल इदारों के भी और हमारे आम आदमी के भी। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Pakistan, stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Pashtun people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Sindhi people.
Who drowned Sindh? Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan.
Pakistan, stop. Pakistan, stop. Pakistan, stop.
Forced conversion.
Pakistan, stop.
Forced conversion.
No demand. No demand.
Thank you, Loda, for such a nice speech. And now I'll request Aslam Ansari. He is an activist from Hyderabad, Sindh. Aslam Ansari, say a few words.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aslam Ansari. I'm not very good at public speaking. I will not take much time. I've been observing a lot of things what has been happening all around. I've been observing players and the master players who are behind the game. Currently, there's no government. It's a crime syndicate based in Islamabad, Lahore and Karachi. And the military what has been doing currently, CIA implemented this game, but they are not the designer. Designer was MI6. Did I discover it? No, I did not discover it. When MI6 was designing this, I was inside the machine. And I'm going to expose all those things in the court of law, not just in the media. I've been working behind the scene, but I know a lot. And I've got videos, documents, speeches of entrepreneurs, players and everything. This is the time we should speak. And not just speak, we should push all those military people. There's no Pakistan government in Pakistan. It's a crime syndicate based in Islamabad, Karachi and Lahore. We'll throw them out. And I know the point, I'm not going to fight with beggars gone mad. I'm going to push them out like beggars from the top, like cattle from the farmhouse. ऐसे नहीं काम तो बस beggar वो काम नहीं। दो जगह में पार्टी ये सब जगह जीतता है, जगह हारता है, इलेक्शन जीतता है।
Pakistan, stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Pashtun people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Pashtun people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Kashmiri people.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan. Pakistan.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan.
Who
Pakistan.
drowned Sindh?
Pakistan.
Who
Pakistan.
drowned Sindh?
Pakistan. Pakistan.
Pakistan, stop.
Forced conversion.
Pakistan, stop.
Forced conversion.
Pakistan, stop.
Forced conversion.
No demand. No demand.
Thank you, Aslam Ansari, for your kind words. Now I'll request our Baloch friend. He has come all the way from USA, Razak Baloch from Baloch Human Rights Council, USA, to come on the floor and say a few words, please. Razak Baloch.
Thank you, World Sindhi Congress, for this opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Lako. Thank you, Dr. Daj Bhutto, for your relentless struggle for Sindhi people. We are here, and I am here to tell the United Nations, tell the whole world, Pakistan is not a civilized country. Pakistan is ruled by the army. There is no courts in the Pakistan. There is dummy democracy in Pakistan. This is all bullshit going on in that country. And look at the condition of the people. army is ruling the country. Everything is under the boot of the army. We want the army vacate Balochistan, quit Balochistan, quit Sindh, quit Pashtunistan, quit Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan. If you want to keep Pakistan, so keep it in Punjabistan. We don't need the army. Pakistan cannot feed the big army. Today the condition of Pakistani people, they have no food to eat because of this big army. This big army is taking and grabbing everything. Pakistan does not have an economy to feed this army. So we have to struggle to get rid of Pakistan. That's the only way. As long as Pakistan exists, this army is not going to leave us. We cannot breathe under this army. So we have to look at United Nations. How many dead bodies you want to see and wake up? You already know this is a failing state, already failed state. Pakistan must be kicked out of this building. When you talk of human rights, when you want the Russia to be out of here, how come Pakistan is still sit over there? Pakistan must be out of the United Nations so that there should be a seat for Baloch people over here, for Sindhi people, for Pashtun people. How come they still sit over there? My request to United Nations, for how long you gonna tolerate this military rule country? And you accepted this country in the name of religion. How come? Look at your charter. Your charter does not allow any country to be registered here in the name of religion. How come this country still sit over there? Kick the Pakistan out of here so that the whole region can breathe. The whole world will breathe. Pakistani army is a mafia army. They are blackmailing the whole region. They are interfering in Afghanistan. They are interfering in India. They are interfering in Balochistan. Balochistan was not a part of Pakistan in 1947. Kashmir was not a part of Pakistan in 1947. They sent the army to control and invade our land. Since that day, our life is miserable. United Nations, when you gonna take action? Take action, and this failing state is already gone. Kick them out so that everybody, the whole world will breathe. Thank you, World Sindhi Congress, again for this opportunity. Thank you.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Kashmiri people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Pashtun people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Kashmiri people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Pashtun people.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Pakistan, stop. Pakistan, stop.
Force conversion.
Pakistan, stop.
Force conversion.
No damn on.
Indus River.
No damn on. No damn on.
Thank you. Now, I'll request with the time Hafiza Vadio. She is the World Sindhi Congress member and very active in Sindh on the women's issues as well as all the enforced disappearances issue. Hafiza Vadio is a cultural secretary of World Sindhi Congress. Hafiza Vadio.
Thank you, Dr. Hidayat Bhutto, World Sindhi Congress, Baloch friends, Kashmiri friends. Your participation is highly appreciated. Now, my friends, they already and women's issues are very prominent in Sindh, in Pakistan. We have to highlight those things as well. But at the moment, we have a biggest issue, our census. We reject those census. Those are unconstitutional census that are happening here in Sindh, in Pakistan. When they are due in 2027, but they are doing in 23. Why they want to do it? Because the political stakeholders, they have their own interest, especially in the Sindh and especially in the Karachi region. And they want to divide Sindh into two parts. So that was, they want to do everything urge. They want to do it now. Why? Though the 80% Sindhi people, they are underwater. You know, we are in the emergency situation when we can't even afford the debit for one which is due next month or after that. The situation, economical Pakistan situation like that. They can't afford another election because they don't have money, but they have a 35 billion rupees to invest on these census. We asked the government, we asked to the United Nations and the other international communities, because this is not the census which are casual, but these are the census is a conspiracy to convert Sindhi people into the minority. There are different ways to do the genocide of the nations. One way, you put the bullet on their head and war condition and kill them. The other way is slowly, you take their living resources and then to put them in minority so they could be secondary people in their own homeland. Can you just imagine? Sindh is 5,000 years old human civilization, inter-civilization. We are the nation, even people does not have how to wear the clothes. We were having Mohenjo-daro, we were having swimming pools, we were having the public and the best drainage system. But after the partition, we are the part of Pakistan. Look at the situation of Sindh. We people are barely afford a one-time meal. Can you just imagine? And after this, the flood situation, what the Pakistani government, they got before the UNO's General Secretary was coming to the Pakistan to visit those flooded people, they did man-made flooded. And they have got the evidence. International community should do the transparency and go and see the condition of the peoples. Their crops, their lands, and everything is destroyed. People are in very poor condition. And so obviously the women and children, they are the vulnerables, and they are going to typhoid, malaria, dengue. They are drinking the contaminated water. So on this situation, doing the census is illegal and unconstitutional. They should be stopped it. And the way they are doing is the digital. The digital, I spoken with my friend, how are you doing this? She said we're supposed to have a time 10 minutes to do one family. Okay, 10 minutes. But when we're filling the form, it's taking us 1 hour. And we have given the task, there is 200 houses in this village. You have to complete it today. Within 8 hours. We can't do it. It's impossible. It's impossible. And they have to, next day, they have to go another village. There's a 500 people there. There are no trade. The people are using the digital machine. It's not reliable. How can we trust this machine is reliable? Has been used somewhere? Is it any pilot project being applied to this? So there's no, and where this data is going. So we have so many doubts. Now the People's Party has called a conference. I think this is just lip service. We don't trust them. So we completely reject those census. We'll ask international community to please support us on other issues along with this issue at the moment. Thank you very much.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop killing. Pakistan, stop killing. Pakistan, stop abducting.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Baloch people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Kashmiri people.
Pakistan, stop abducting.
Kashmiri people.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan,
Who
Pakistan.
drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Pakistan, stop.
Conversion.
Pakistan, stop.
Post conversion.
Pakistan, stop.
Post conversion.
No time on.
Indus River.
No time on.
Indus River.
No time on.
Indus River.
Thank you, Abiy Ahmed. Now I'll request our friend Seetal Sananand. He is the head of GHRD Global Human Rights Defense, who has been supporting us since long time. Seetal Sananand, please say a few words.
Thank you so much. I have some throat problem, but I will try to speak that everybody can understand and can listen to our what we want to say. Unfortunately, we are standing here again and again and again and again, and in fact, nothing is changing. The United Nations should listen to you, and they should help you to get justice. And this is a fight. I have seen a movie a long time ago, it's called Never Ending Story. We should now unite all groups, all other organizations together to make it clear that this is a silent genocide going on, and we already predicted that 2035 is Pakistan minority-free nation. That message we should send to the UN, that if you are not act as per you should to protect minorities, then you can congratulate Pakistan, but indirectly they accepted that Pakistan should be a minority-free nation. And all the international organizations should support you in this. We are supporting you with our presence here and inside side events, and we are a long time planning to have one, what we call the final call conference in The Hague. The message should be the final call to all leaders that if you don't act now, then it's too late. Where is the priority? What can we do together? And my team is always with you. They will support you. My director is very engaged about what is happening with the minorities of Pakistan. We definitely will continue, but the message should be in Brussels. Let us don't forget Brussels. I personally feel that Brussels have more influence than the United Nations. We need to focus on Brussels. We need to focus on the commissions on human rights, and we should be more active together. And this time, I would request that the Hague Conference should be including the Christians of Pakistan, the Baloch, the Sindhi, the Kashmiri from Pakistan, and the light-minded people from Pakistan. Because not every Pakistani is a terrorist. And not every Pakistani is against the minorities. So we should be very clear to that. And we should bring the message that they should also contribute to protect minorities. So my request is that if you are planning this event in The Hague, I will request you all to come and support us and make it a one-time mission, one-time message to the international organization, now and forever. And in that event, we will try to invite all important people from the United Nations or from the EU, especially the Special Rapporteur of Minority of EU of the United Nations. We need to have it in our event. Unfortunately, we are standing here, as I said, and we will come back and back until the problem is solved. We cannot stop. We cannot give it up. We have to do it not for me, for you, but for the people who are already killed. That must be our mission, to remember the one who's already lost their life in this freedom fight or killed by purpose drawing the sin, as you said, sir. Thank you so much. I will be there, and hopefully you all will be there. But the Hague conference should be all minorities from Pakistan come together and fight together. Thank you.
Pakistan stop killing.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan stop killing.
Baloch people.
Pakistan stop killing.
Kashmir people.
Pakistan stop killing.
Kashmir people.
Pakistan stop abducting.
Sindhi people.
Pakistan stop abducting.
Baloch people.
Pakistan stop abducting.
Kashmiri people.
Pakistan stop abducting.
Pashtun
Who
people.
drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Who drowned Sindh?
Pakistan, Pakistan.
Pakistan stop.
Forced conversion.
Pakistan stop.
Forced conversion.
Pakistan stop.
Forced conversion.
No dam on.
Indus River.
No dam on.
Indus River.
No dam on.
Indus River.
Thank you, Sital, for your support and kind words. Now, concluding remarks, I will ask World Sindhi Congress Secretary General Dr. Lakhu Luhana to come forward and say few words and note of thanks and concluding remarks. Dr. Lakhu Luhana.
Dear friends, there is a saying that you might forget those who stood with you in the time of happiness, but you will not forget those who stood with you in times of your difficulty and pain and sorrow. Sindhi nation, my people, we are having a dark night for last 75 years. It is the night of sorrows and suffering and pain and miseries and humiliation and poverty and disease and destruction and death. And we have come here today to raise once again that voice. And I'm really grateful to all of you who stood with us in this difficult time, our Baloch friends, our friends from Pakistani occupied Jammu and Kashmir, our GHRD friends. There is a saying, you always need a shoulder to cry on. And when you hear the stories from Sindh, your hearts will bleed. Honestly, they are killing us. The world need to understand. They use this rains and floods as a tool of genocide. They literally drowned. 70% Sindh was underwater. 89% of the people were impacted by it. 28 million people were displaced. That is more than the population of Switzerland. 22 million people were impacted, the population of 67 countries in the world, and that was impacted. People are displaced. Though hundreds of villages have been wiped out. Those villages which were there for hundreds of their communities, they're wiped out. The communities are displaced. And even at right this moment, by today, it is UN says 1.8 million people. Twice the population of Geneva, 3 times the population of Geneva is sitting surrounded by waters, stagnant waters for 7 months. Can you imagine? And not only that, because but since then, thousands more have died, and there is no figure. Thousands have died of malaria and typhoid and cholera. They are dying on a daily basis, literally, and there is no news. They're just numbers. Because millions of people, they are homeless. They have got no jobs. Millions of acres of land has gone. Crops have gone. Their livestock is gone. Their livelihood is gone. Their houses are gone. There is no food. the food prices, since the floods, the food prices have become threefold. So those people who got nothing, how they will afford? They will start dying, and that is what they want. That is what they want, because Sindh gives 70%, and they want that, and the state that is collapsing, that has resorted to very desperate measures. That taking people, students, kids, 14, 15, 16-year kids. This Irfan Zahrani, his father was abducted four years ago. They abducted him. In last week alone, they have abducted 5, 6 students. Children, they are abducted. They have become desperate. The state is collapsing. And there is another saying: to go through occupation and of this cruelty is really worse. That is worse, and we have been experienced. But the worst is that those people who are capable to stop it, they don't stop it. You know, world is capable to stop it. They are capable. They are capable, and they know it is a genocide. They know Pakistan is run by a fascist military. They know it. They know more. They've got more figures than we have, and still they are not stopping it. So when history, I do not know, when history will be written, like in the past, there have been atrocities, there have been genocides, and history will be written, and they will also have to take this responsibility that when they were capable to stop it, they didn't. In the given circumstances, it is only us. So there is the responsibility on our shoulders is monumental. It's much bigger. We people, we have to carry this vows. We should not stop. Against the odds, it appears to be few people, but it is our responsibility to go on and on, but in a systematic way, in a strategic way, in a more effective way, so world starts listening it. And this is my hope. This is my belief. This is my faith that not whatsoever a nation, if they do not want to live in slavery, they cannot be kept in slavery indefinite. So the day will come. Day will come. Day will come when my people will be free. They will be able to live with dignity and peace and freedom and prosperity and happiness on our motherland. And that is our dream. And let me work for it. And it is a dream worth to work for. And it is a dream worth to live for. And it is a dream worth to die for. Thank you very much once again. Thanks.